Shut up and sit down.
Ambleside House was built in 1902. In 1919, Ambleside Summer Homes Tract was established by a group of wealthy businessmen looking for a summer retreat. For decades, the perfectly maintained development served as a retreat for city leaders. The development has since been abandoned due to its flood and flood zones, and now lies off of Johnson Creek, a destroyed fragment of what it once was. There is a push by Portlanders to save the historically recognized Ambleside House by relocating it to another area of Portland outside of the flood zone, still preserving the title of historical site. But the development is closed in, surrounded by cedars and forest, and removing this historic house would be both extremely costly and difficult to do. As we drive up, we see the now decrepit entrance to the once beautiful gated community, and so Ambleside sits there, with all of its memories and energies, a piece of forgotten Portland. We decided to visit Ambleside for our first night out as a paranormal team. It seemed the perfect location, steeped in history and mystery and easily accessible, armed with a lantern, iPhones, and some warm jackets. Turning the corner, Ambleside Drive's street sign flashes against our headlights. It barely looks like the same place. We get out of the car and begin to walk towards the post office box, right in front of the main Ambleside house. Our flashlights catch the box reflectors and make them glow. We suddenly see an orb.
The camera is pointed at 3 reflectors just above the ground level.
It flashes in and out of existence and then never shows up again. As we stand outside the car deciding whether or not to call it a night and come back in daylight hours, one of our crew says that she sees something left of the front side of the car fly by. Upon checking our footage, we find this. After one of our crew hears a growl, we decide it would be better to come back and visit during daylight hours.
You heard a growl?
That was the only scary thing. We decide to leave Ambleside for brighter, safer daylight hours.
And decide to visit a historic cemetery for the remainder of the night.
And don't walk on the graves. A strange echo is faintly heard although we were standing in open air. It is custom of placing pebbles and stones and small rocks on the Jewish grave. These articles explore several possibilities of origin of the ancient Judaic practice of the leaving visiting stones on the headstones of grave sites and deceased loved ones. Did you see that? There's something at the end of the path. When we panned back, it was gone. And it's gone. They died 1 year after I was born. You were born in like 1926.
Yeah, that's exactly my age, Maria.
I saw something. You know, You know, one of those like movies when people are hiding in like a classroom or something that's really cliche. Like when someone moves something, like a globe or something. That's how they scary. We think we hear something crying, and at the same time, the camera picks up this strange noise. No cars were around at the time. We hear the noise a few times before we finally pack up, leaving the grounds for another much earlier day.
Stay here. You're not allowed to follow me.